This is a tutorial for the super dramatic scale effect for Final Cut Pro. So recently I've been seeing this trend online. This crop, scale.
Left on the wing like Sonya, I never saw sunlight for nearly 2 years. I feel like Michael.
It's absolutely sick. It's usually timed to a beat drop, never the hi-hat. Well, it probably can work on a hi-hat, but because of the vibration in it, it works best on a beat drop. Let me show you guys how to do it.
Like Sonya, I never saw sunlight for nearly 2 years.
Step 1. You want to import your music and make markers on the beat. 1, 2, 3, there you go. Step 2. Import your first video and then align it to the top markers.
To suit the energy of the aggressive drill bass line, I needed to get some footage that will match that aggression.
I've selected this clip.
It's cute as a button.
Just make sure the left side of the clip aligns with the first marker. Step 3. Import your second clip and align the right side of the clip with the third marker, so overlapping that top clip. And make sure you drag it towards the end marker on that beat so that the clip transitions on the beat. Step 4. Cut the top clip on the marker points. So snip, snip. Step 5. Edit the size of the cutout clips. So you want to make sure you make that size maybe 60 or 63. And then the next one, you want to make it smaller than 60. Anything you really choose, but I chose 33. Step 6. Drag the AMA adjustment layer on top of the markers where the transition to the next clip is. So on the incision point, you want to make sure you have the adjustment layer half on one side and half on the other side, one frame on each side. Step 7. Add a Gaussian blur to the adjustment layer. So type in Gaussian and then the blur should come up. You just want to double click it or drag it on to your adjustment layer. Step 8. Change the Gaussian blur parameters into a subtle vertical motion blur. Have the blur biased towards the vertical side and then the amount just slow enough so you can see what's going on, but just a little bit hazy. Step 9. Change the transform parameters, scale and position. You just make the scale a little bit larger, 105 I chose here, percent larger, and then move the position down a little bit, just so there's a little jitter. Step 10. You want to copy the adjustment layer to the other markers. I use option drag just to drag it along to the other incisions, one frame on one side and the other frame on the other side. So 2 frame long adjustment layer, 1 frame on one side, the other frame on the other. And you're done.
With the preset I've made, all you have to do is drag and drop the adjustment layer and you've got the vibration in there and you've got the prism and different effects. So check it out, check it.
So what you can do is add a prism effect onto the adjustment layer if you want. You can also add bad TV or any other creative effects you think would impact the video. Here is a point where there's a single bass drop, so if you don't have 3 bass drops in a row or 2 bass drops in a row, I'm going to show you what that looks like when you do the same effect. So you want to pull your clip underneath the one you're going to transition on. Change the size of the clip you're going to transition into, so the top clip, into something that will be a picture-in-picture on top of the other clip. So I just put 70 there. Voila.
I feel like I've been it like 1,000 times. Remember all night Christmas day on the strip, I was doing up jewels on the bike.
Also, I do have a pack that includes a load of dynamic crop effects that you guys can download below as well. So if you do that, it's not too bad to that. So